OOH Child is a 1970 single recorded by Chicago soul family group the Five Stairsteps and released on the Buddah label. Previously, the Five Stairsteps had had peripheral success recording in Chicago with Curtis Mayfield. When Mayfield's workload precluded his continuing to work with the group, they were reassigned to Stan Vincent, an in-house producer for Buddah Records, who had recently scored a top 10 hit with the Lou Christie single I'm Gonna Make You Mine. Vincent wrote the song for his son, Chuck. The Five Stairsteps' debut collaboration with Vincent was originally formatted with the group's rendition of Dear Prudence as the A-side with Vincent's original composition OOH Child as B-side. However, OOH Child broke out in the key markets of Philadelphia and Detroit to rise as high as number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the summer of 1970. The track's A&B chart impact was more muted with a number 14 peak, although OOH Child is now regarded as a soft soul classic. Billboard ranked the record as the number 21 song of 1970. The Five Stairsteps' only pop top 40 hit, OOH Child would be the group's last R&B top 40 hit until 1976's From Us to You. Included on the band's The Stairsteps album from 1970, it has become the Stairsteps' signature song and has inspired more than 20 covers since its release. The song featured various members, including lone female member and eldest sister Aylor, brothers Kenny, Dennis, James, lead singer Clarence Burke, Jr. singing in various parts of the song and also drummer Jerome Braley on the original recording. The lyrics tell the listener that things are gonna get easier in times of strife. The song's uplifting message helped the song to become popular among pop and rhythm and blues audiences when it was released. The song is ranked number 402 on the Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Cover versions: The Spinners covered the song on their 1970 album Second Time Around. Nina Simone covered the song on her 1971 album Here Comes the Sun. Dusty Springfield covered the song in November 1971 for possible inclusion on See All Her Faces, but her recording went unreleased for almost 30 years until its inclusion on the posthumous Atlantic Rhino compilation Love Songs, January 16, 2001. Producers: Johnny Frantz and Dusty Springfield. The New Birth covered the song on their 1971 album, Ain't No Big Thing, But It's Growing. The Edwin Hawkins Singers recorded this song for their 1973 release I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing, also on the Buddah label. Richie Havens covered the song on his 1974 album Mixed Bag 2. Valerie Carter covered the song for her 1977 release Just a Stone's Throw Away. Mary Wilson from the Supremes covered the song in 1989, and released it as a single. Dino's version hit number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1993. Beth Orton covered the song on her 2003 compilation album The Other Side of Daybreak as a soft, acoustic guitar version. The song was featured on the pilot episode First Responders of the Unit, on an episode of Alias entitled Repercussions, on an episode of Life entitled Serious Control Issues, on a CSI, NY episode entitled Unusual Suspects, and on a Cold Case episode entitled Superstar. Molly Johnson recorded the medley Ooh Child/Redemption song for her 2002 album Another Day. In its 2002 CD release, the 1971 album Gonna Take a Miracle by Laura Nyro was augmented by 4 live tracks from Nyro's May 30, 1971 concert at Fillmore East, including Ooh Child, with the entire concert being issued in 2004 as Spread Your Wings and Fly, Live at the Fillmore East. Kelly Rowland recorded a live version of the song in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, which was released in 2003 on the Destiny's Child World Tour DVD. Nancy Wilson and Ramsey Lewis remade the song for their 2003 collaborative album Simple Pleasures. Hall & Oates covered the song on their 2004 album Our Kind of Soul. Donnie McClurkin covered the song featuring Kirk Franklin on his 2004 album Psalms, Hymns and Spiritual Songs, and his version was also on the soundtrack of the 2005 film The Gospel, starring Boris Kodjoe. Trey Anastasio has covered this song live in concert numerous times, including on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon on October 30, 2012. The song was covered by Ray Yarbrough and Bear McCreary in The Devil in the Dark, Episode 3 Season 1, of the TV show Defiance. The show was first aired April 29, 2013, and is contained on the accompanying soundtrack album to the series. In popular culture, in the 1979 film Over the Edge, the closing scene is underscored by the Valerie Carter version. OOH Child was featured prominently in a notable scene of the 1991 film Boys in the Hood, directed by Academy Award nominee John Singleton. The song is played in the 1994 film Crooklyn when the main character Troy Carmichael attends the funeral of her mother with the entire family. The Beastie Boys song Intergalactic contain the lyrics "It always brings me back when I hear OOH Child." The 2004 animated film Shark Tale played the song during Oscar's flashback sequence about his father. In a 2005 episode of TV series Judging Amy entitled You Don't Know Me. In the film Bridge to Terabithia, music teacher Ms. Edmonds sings the song accompanied by her class. In December 10, 2007, OOH Child was used in How I Met Your Mother in Season 3, Episode 11, The Platinum Rule. In 2011 a few lines of the song were sung in the U.S. sitcom Mike and Molly. In December 5, 2011, OOH Child was covered in a cappella by Sing-Off Season 2 champion Committed and Season 3 runner-up Afro Blue in the show Sing-Off Christmas. In The Bernie Mac Show, In a Tree Grows in Springfield, the 6th episode of Season 24 of The Simpsons, In The Devil in the Dark, the 3rd episode of Season 1 of Defiance, performed by Ray Yarb. In Grand Theft Auto V on the in-game radio station The Lowdown 91.1. In the 3rd episode of Season 1 of the sci-fi series Defiance, originally aired April 29, 2013, the song underscores the final scenes. In March 9, 2014, OOH Child was used in Saturday Night Live Season 39 Episode 15, wherein a GPS navigation device is interrupting Lena Dunham during a car sing-along of OOH Child by the Five Stairsteps. In the Marvel film Guardians of the Galaxy, the hero Peter Quill sings and dances to the song while distracting Ronan the Accuser. In the TV show Scandal, Season 4, Episode 15, The Testimony of Diego Mua Plus or Minus Oz. CSI, NY, Season 6, Episode 21, Unusual Suspects. Sampled, the song's chorus is used in the 1993 Tupac song Keep Your Head Up. R. Kelly sampled the song on the remix of the 1994 hit Bump and Grind. It is sampled in UK grime artist Chisty's song Some Days from the album Diamond in the Dirt. Janet Jackson interpolated this song on her 2001 song Truth. Joe used this in the intro of his 2001 song Better Days. It is sampled in UK grime artist Bashia's 2007 song Black Boys. Hi-Rez interpolated this song on his 2011 song Ooh Child. The song's chorus was used by rapper Zedru in the song Lord Tell Me Why, on his 1998 debut album Look What You Did to Me. He used the chorus again in 2000, on the song Gonna Get Easier. References. External links. The Five Stairsteps, OOH Child 500 Greatest Songs of All Time, Over the Edge, soundtrack, full lyrics of this song at Metro Lyrics.